The lesson.
Oh yeah.
On the topic of Red Bull, one of the biggest things, unfortunately, that was talked about was the cheating incident with G Smooth, and I think that was not last year, the year before.
Yeah, that was
2016.
That was 2016. That was the year that George defended the DMC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, look, I don't really want to touch on that too much. It was a fucking disgrace, and it was a really big embarrassment, and yeah, like it's a really negative thing to happen for Australian DJing. There's so many incredible DJs to represent this country on a world level. The Stains, the Dexters, the Kuyas, the I keep going on and on and on. The KCs, the ASKs, the fucking, that pretty much was completely all undone in one foul swoop. But man, I don't want to delve too much into that, man. There's so many positive things happened since then that we can talk about it, and kind of like the more it gets voiced and the more it gets talked about, the more kind of traction it gets, man. I just kind of want to fucking just put a line in the sand and just leave it where it belongs, which is back in 2016, which would be the last time he and no disrespect to George. I always got along with George really well. I was always really respectful. But yeah, I mean, obviously there was a really, really negative thing to happen for this country on the world scene. And when people, when I went to the world final that year, like, I was getting dogged by the other countries, like giving me a, you know, G Smooth, and I'm just like, I didn't actually realize how fucking big it was until I went to the other side of the world and people fucking talking about it, But yeah, it's a bit fucked up, man. I to be honest, if you really like ask me, honestly, what I think, I feel sorry for George. I think he kind of put himself into a corner. He made the wrong decision. He got caught out, and man, we're talking about a fucking human being. You know what I mean? Like, he had people fucking abusing him on Facebook, saying the most horrible stuff to him. It's kind of like what's happening with the Australian cricketers at the moment with the cheating fucking scandal. It's a game. I understand these guys are getting paid for what they're doing there. They're professionals, but they deserve to be jeered and he didn't, like the way that the gravity that it got on Facebook and the way that he was treated was absolutely disgusting. And George is a fucking top dude, and he made a bad decision. It's just a DJ competition. People put so much fucking weight on this, and I think the most important thing that happened from me winning was me realizing that it's just a DJ competition.
Did you guys ever have like a conversation, like when you saw him at the 2016 DMCs?
Man, dude, the craziest thing, like even like my best mate Paddy, one of my best mates, I better not say best mate, fucking the master will get upset or something, Elevate will shank me. But like, we're at sound check and like George just rolled in like nothing had happened, man. And I was just like, man, either this guy is completely oblivious or, man, he does not give a fuck, which I had respect for as well, because I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if I'm at work and I fucking overcook a steak, you know what I mean? Like, I'm quiet the next day at work. I'm not rolling in with my fucking, my tail up, But yeah, like George is a top dude, and it was actually kind of, it really put into place how fucking ridiculous the whole thing was. Yeah, okay, he did what he did, but Like, it more made me disgusted at people's behavior and reaction to it. He had people from the other side of the world, like, jeering him and leaving, like, horrible comments on his Facebook page. And that's, man, he's a human being. You know what I mean? It's not like he bashed some, like, there's people bashing dudes and doing really despicable things on an everyday basis. He cheated in a DJ competition. The punishment was enough. Yeah. He got straight to the top. Just leave it at that. He doesn't need to be abused.
The lesson. Oh yeah.